Okay, so question number 6, will mold come back after mold fogging? So whether or not mold returns is going to depend on a couple of things. And we say mold fogging, we do our 2-part pure maintenance dry fog system. That's what we use. There's a lot of foggers out there, so I can't really comment on the efficacy of the treatments they use, how they do the process. A lot of those processes have excess moisture and it can actually damage things, leave saturated materials. Ours is a dry fog system, so as we go through the house, it actually expands, and as it dries within a couple feet out of our fog heads, it starts to dry and expand and pushes itself into porous items such as furniture and carpet and that sort of thing. So it really goes anywhere mold spores can settle. Most of the moist foggers that are actually putting out like a damp fog, that the moisture, because there's such large droplets, is going to caught on the surface, and they're not going to be able to penetrate into the carpet, penetrate into the furniture. Because there's the dry fog, it actually, as it expands, it gets bigger as it dries, and it forces itself into the furniture, into the porous carpets and things of that nature. So it's going to do a much better job sterilizing, getting rid of those mold spores that have settled out. But ultimately, whether it comes back or not, at least in our history and how we look at mold remediation, the other component to that is moisture. So if you've solved the water damage problem, you shouldn't be getting mold growth back. If you sterilize the environment properly, you shouldn't be getting mold growth back. Ours is a 2-part process. So we sterilize the environment, and then we encapsulate all the hard surfaces with a preventative. So it's basically a two kill process. We kill it all, and then we put a layer of preventative that attracts and kills mold spores after we're gone. So it's really the best option out there for long-term prevention of any type of mold remediation. But ultimately, even with our process, if you don't fix the moisture issue, eventually mold will come back. Like if you just keep on with your leaky pipes, or not using the bathroom fan, or fixing the humidity issues in the attic, or things of that nature, mold is gonna come back. So it's a 2-part. Ours is a 2-part system, but it's a 2-part process. You have to stop the moisture and sterilize the environment.